Hi all. For this assignment, you'll be using Apache Spark environment on IBM Cloud Park for data. Very important, the environment consumes capacity unit hours. It consumes 1.5 unit hours per clock hour, and you have 10 capacity unit hours per month. So I'm going to show you some tips on how to use the hours effectively to make sure that you don't run out. All right, so first of all, how do I check my balance? I'm gonna click here to expand this menu. I'm gonna expand the administration submenu. And in here, I can look at environment runtime, okay? So this page shows which active environment runtimes are currently running. At the moment, I don't have anything running. So before you log out, very important, after you finish the work, you must check this page to make sure that you don't have anything running. What this shows is that it's total capacity hours that I have used this month so far. These are the remaining hours, right? So this is for this month. At the end of this month, the hours here will be reset to 10. All right. So what do I need to do here is this. This is my project. I created a new project. I uploaded employee attrition data. Now I'm ready to upload my notebook. Before I do anything, I need to make sure that I follow the instructions carefully, right? So let's do this. I'm going to click on new asset and I'm going to click on code editors. I'm going to click on Jupyter Notebook editor, right? Now, in here, I'm going to select from file because I'm already giving you the file, right? Drag and drop here to choose files to upload, which is employee attrition. You download this file from the classroom. Now, very important, I need to select correct runtime environment. If I don't select correct runtime environment, I'm going to be burning my capacity hours and using wrong environment, right? Not getting expected result. So in this case, we are going to use default Spark 3.2, Python 3.9. I'm going to select that. Now I'm ready to create new notebook. And here is a notebook name. It's editable. Okay, I click create. Pay attention at what happens. As soon as I click create, my environment is going to start, right? See this? It starts in runtime for this notebook, right? It consumes 1.5 capacity unit hours per actual clock hour. Now what I need to do is I need to follow my instructions and I'm gonna scroll all the way down to this cell right here. I'm gonna put my cursor in the cell. I'm gonna click here and I'm gonna do this. See this employee attrition, insert the code. I have to select Spark session data frame. Note, if you don't see this option, you are using the wrong environment. Make sure that you see this option. I'm gonna select that, right? Next step is I need to change over here data frame to data frame 1. I'm gonna change this data frame to data frame 1, all right? Because this is a name that is used in my code. Further down, now what I'll do, I'm gonna go to my instructions here and I'm gonna copy this line of code, right? So this is to make sure that the correct data type are read from the data. I paste it here, I line it up. Next step is I take this is a bucket name. I take this bucket name right here and I can copy and paste this where it says bucket here, right? I did that. Okay, now I'm ready. What I'm gonna do right now is, I know that the notebook has exercises, right? Graded and ungraded, but I'm gonna skip the exercises for right now. And I'm gonna go here, cell, right? I'm gonna select the first cells and go to cell, and I'm gonna do run all. What this will do is it will execute all cells in the notebook. So let's scroll up, let's see what's gonna happen. See this? Right? See the cell number, right? It means that the cell already ran, and here is the output, and etc. It keeps going. While this is running, I'm going to go back to my page that shows the environmental runtimes, right? I'm gonna go to administration, and I'm gonna choose environmental runtimes. Take a look at what's going on. Do you see that? Under the active environment runtimes, it shows me that I have an environment active, all right? So, very important. I'm not gonna do it right now, but before you exit, you must stop the environment if you see anything running. And to stop this, you just click on this button here to stop, okay? Very important, you must do this. Closing the browser does not stop the hours consumption. Okay, let me go back to my notebook. Let's go ahead and see if everything ran. No, it's still running. See this? If you see this asterisk, it means that it's still running. So now it's converting to a number, which is good. I'm gonna run it, and I'm gonna show you what to do next to make sure that you're using your hours effectively. Now, the point is that while you're staring at the code, while you're staring at the notebook, in order to do the graded exercises, you're consuming the hours, right? So why not to read the output from examples offline, right? You want to read it, but you don't want to use hours at the same time. So I'll show you the trick, but first let's wait for this to run, to finish running. All right, so we're good right now. Let's see what we're gonna do. The output gets saved automatically here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here, File, Stop Kernel. See this? File, Stop Kernel. It will shut down the notebook kernel to stop it from running. I click Shut Down. Okay. Now I'm going to go back here, right? I'm back to my assets page, right, of the project. I'm going to also go back here. Let me show you. I'm gonna click refresh. Let's see what happens. Do I have anything running right now? No, I don't have any active environments now. Good. Now, see here, here is my notebook, right? I click on all assets, I see my notebook. What you could do is you can click on these options and you can click on view. View will open notebook in a read-only mode, and you are not going to consume the hours. If you open the notebook in the edit mode, the hours consumption starts. If you open the notebook in the view mode, you're not consuming any hours. At the same time, you can study this output here. You can study this output, right? And you can work on your exercises, but you won't be able to enter the code for exercises, but you can open up the notepad and type your code in the notepad, right? So if you scroll down, see this is, for example, graded exercise 2. I'm not going to give you the answer, but you can open the notepad and type your answer in the notepad, right? So let me see here. I'm going to type this notepad, right? What could help to do is this. Type this exercise 1, exercise 2, right? And when you're ready, see this? First, you're gonna put your code in here, right? That's a code, just an example. Then when you're ready, we did all these exercises here. When you're ready, you're gonna click on the pencil, right? To edit the notebook, and you're gonna copy and paste your code accordingly, right? Because see, right now, my notebook is in the view mode. If I go in here, I'm not using any environments, nothing is active, right? When I'm ready, only when I'm ready, I'm going to click on this pencil here. And that's going to start the environment, right? It's going to start the environment. And then I can go back and add my exercise code. And then I'm going to run the notebook again, right? So I added my code. Let's assume I added my code. To run the notebook again, what you'll need to do is this. You're going to go to kernel, and you're going to do this, restart and clear output. You want to clear all output, right? But you do that only after you enter all code here. See this, when you scroll down, you're going to see graded exercise 1. You're going to paste your code here, paste your code for graded exercise 2, graded exercise 3, and etc. Then you're going to do this kernel restart and clear output. What that will do is it will clear all output and you want to run it from scratch. Restart, clear all output. Okay? So now, once the output is restarted here, I would recommend you could run one cell at a time because you want to make sure that you do not have any errors, right? You want to make sure that what you did is correct. So I can just do that. I can just run one cell at a time and I can keep going. Suppose that I got to my exercise and if I see that I'm getting an error, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stop. If you get an error, if you got an error, you're gonna stop here, right? You're gonna click on here, file, and you're gonna stop the kernel and follow the steps I did before. Then you open the notebook in a view mode again and keep on thinking what you can do to correct the errors that you got, okay? But very important, when you're done, closing the browser tab does not stop the environment. Your environment will continue consuming the hours. You actually must stop. So what I do, again, how do I stop? I go to stop kernel, right? And I go to shutdown, stopped, right? I'm going to go back, right? This is my project. After this, I need to go back to that page that shows what you currently have running. See this administration, and we need to select the environment runtime page. All right. See, nothing is running. I'm safe. Sometimes you need to click refresh to see the latest hours. So that's as good. Okay. I have not used much hours. One more thing that I can show you here. This is a project. Within the project itself, you can click on manage, right? And select environment. It shows you what is currently running in this current project, right? This is just for this project. And I click on resource usage. It's going to show me what I have used in this project. To see this, for this project, that is what I used. It takes a little bit of time for this to refresh. So if you're doing this assignment correctly, you should not consume more than one capacity unit hours for this assignment. You should not consume more than one, all right? And you should have 9 left for assignment 2, all right? So this was a short video on tips for the next assignment. Make sure, again, you pay undivided attention to your hours consumption and make sure that nothing is running when you don't need to. All right. Thank you for paying attention to this video. Good luck.